When the game gets tough, the tough ones start to play at Armor Attack.
Hi everyone and welcome back to Armor Attack Italy. Now, today's topic is going to be about something that is causing a certain rumor around Discord, and that is about, we got the PC beta version out. No, you don't. And I'm going to explain you in details what that means. Okay, so as I said, it is not a PC beta version. Okay, the rumor came out for this on Google Play, all right, where it says that you can install it on Windows, on PC. But if you read under, it says that it takes Google Play Games. Okay, Google Play Games, which is actually in beta version because it's not being fully developed yet, is an emulator. So what you get is a bundle of the Google Play Emulator and the Android version of the game. Okay? But it comes in a bundle. And this could be somehow misleading. Now, there is a reason for that. As far as I know and as far as I've been told, Google Play is trying to push very hard their library for PC players. Okay, they do want to get a lot of PC players as well. And at the moment, what they're doing is they fix a lot of Android games with their emulator and they make it available on the PC library. Another thing that I've heard is that they just do it. They don't ask the companies if they like the idea or not. So when I've talked on Discord to some people, they told me that, yeah, but we don't have, they just did it on their own. Okay? That's another thing that you should know. Now, we are going through all the different phases of download, install, and all that. I'm not going to make you wait for all that kind of stuff. And then we are going to see how it actually works and if it's worth it downloading. Okay? I already downloaded, installed it, and deleted it once. And that should tell you what the result is. Because it doesn't work. Or at least with Armor Attack, but considering that Google Play Games is a beta version, has major problem. When you go into battle, you're going to have major problems. But I'm going to show you all this. Okay, another thing that you need to be aware of is when you install this bundle of Google Play, you are required also to install another program, a small program, is called Hyper-V. I believe is Intel. Okay, and of course is to optimize the visualization of the games. The thing is that Hyper-V, once you install Hyper-V, if you have another emulator like I do, I have LD Player, because Right now I play on the live server with this account, which is an Android version that I play with the emulator LD Player. Once I install this one, this Hyper-V program, LD Player was not working anymore, basically. Okay, whatever before it took 1 second to do, then it took a minute. Okay, so basically it doesn't work anymore. I already installed this bundle once, tried it out, and trashed it. Because there are some major problems when you go into a bottle. Okay, that makes it really difficult to play. So I went back to LD Player. But do whatever you feel like. If you wanna give it a try, see if for you it works, do it. And if it doesn't work, you know that using LD Player or BlueStack or Memo, you know, the major emulators, you can always use the Android version. Another thing that you should know is that once Armor Attack will be released officially for iOS, for Android, for PC, or you know, the sort of like PlayStation and such things. As far as I've heard, they want this to be cross-platforms. Okay. So at that point, if you were playing like me on an Android version, when I will install the PC version, I can use the same account and I will keep all the game progress. I will not have to start from scratch. Okay? This is another thing that you should keep in mind. Alright, let's do this. Okay? Here we go. Alright, and as you see, it's a Google thing. It's not Armor Attack. It's Google. Alright? So we're gonna go through this. Okay. Alright, so basically now we have installed just the part of Google Play games, and here is in Italian, but anyway, basically it says that to install and play with this game, you have to enable something more. All right, and here is okay, hypervisor. Okay, not hyper vision, but anyway, you have to install that if you want it to run smoothly. Oh, okay. So it was installing, and now I have to restart the computer. Okay, I rebooted the PC. All right, and now actually is going. As you see, there is the downloading is already in progress, and soon we will be able to give it a try. Okay, now it's ready. Okay, we go into play. Okay, you see here it said Intel technology, and I think that was the hypervisor part. Okay, so it's loading. And we are going to load. Again, let's make it bigger. And here, as you see, we have exit, full screen, settings, key editor, nothing, and volume. Okay. Now, the problem we're going to have is this one. All right. Now, this is the game controls. Okay, you have to modify, and this is, you go back to the preset, or you can import the controls data from something else. Let's say we have to modify something. You see, you get this, that it asks you if it's by touch or on a joystick. Okay, so since we are on PC and we are going to use the keyboard, we are going to use this one. And as you see, you get this one that you're going to position whenever where you need, and you're going to give it a key here. But for example, now, and you see that nothing happens, I'm clicking on the left and right button of the mouse. Okay, so I cannot select the buttons of the mouse, most likely because there is some preset and that possibly cannot be changed. Okay, so, and this is the thing that we are going to see that actually does cause the problem. Okay, we're gonna close this one and close this one. There you go. Now, here I have, now let me do one thing that is gonna make everything easier, and that is oh man, this thing is okay. Change. So now, if you had any experience of playing the Android version with an emulator, they tend to be a bit slow. Okay, to that degree, this emulator is not bad. Okay, it does change all the screens rather quickly compared to other emulators, so this is not, this actually is working quite decently. But as you will see, the problem is not here. The problem is when we're gonna do this, and I'm gonna show you what I mean. Keep in mind, again, this is something that Google did. Okay, this is a Google bundle package, call it as you want it. This has nothing to do with KEK. Okay, I just, even the game visualization is, it's okay, no biggie. let's go for this one. Now I use the arrows, right, to move. Then, as I use on the PC version for the test server, I use the ability. Okay. Now I can't fire. Okay, I just can't fire. I don't have a way to, and if I move the mouse, nothing happens. I'm always there. Now what the hell? I have to press the left button of the mouse to be able to change my direction. Okay? If not, I don't change direction. So let's try. The left mouse does nothing. Okay? And only, but now I don't have anything to fire. Now how the hell am I going to fire? Right? Because it's a shooting game. I need to fire big time. Right? I cannot be left without a choice of shooting. So let's say that I select a key, modify, tocca, and for fire, which is here, I will use this one. Okay. Now of course I got kicked, and let's see if it works. And it works. Okay. But now I will have to press the left button when I use the mouse to change my view, and then use this one to shoot. But at that point I can't, I mean, let me see if I can. Alright, never mind. Let me see. Well, this one that I have, the 200 meters. So as you see, it's a nightmare. This thing is a nightmare, or at least at the moment it's really a no-go. I mean, with how you normally need to be very fast in moving, changing view to keep track of all your opponents and stuff, this thing is not working. You know, now that I'm here and I'm not moving, maybe, and you have to be careful when you're moving around. Let me go undercover so I can show it to you. And when you get here, for example, if I get my cursor here, and you know, when I'm here, it's not going to do anything anymore, of course, because I'm off the screen. So you always have to get the cursor back in the middle of the screen to be able to do something. You know, it's really a nightmare. So you better do yourself a favor. Leave this thing alone. It's not worth it. Really, it's not worth it. This is not playing. This is you gotta be a bit masochist to enjoy something like this. Okay, really. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. This thing doesn't work, which is rather strange because there are a lot of popular shooting games. So if Google wants to come up with an Android emulator, they should be aware that it should work well even with shooting games. But it seems they totally overlooked it. I mean, this doesn't work. Really, it doesn't work. You cannot have to go crazy every half second because you have to press this one and that one at the same time, and then if you want to do another thing, you have to do blah blah blah. No go. No go. Absolutely no go. So, how was my game session? Awful. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm going to uninstall this stuff and go back to my LD player, please. Now I will have to, and I'm going to show you this. This is going to be the last thing that I show you about this thing. Now when I start, you see it says that Hyper-V is going to basically mess it all up. Okay, so I'm going to uninstall everything first, and then I'm going to go back to LD player. So this is it for now, and as usual, ciao.